The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
The Eagles Sports Network. I'm William Meyer, joined by head tennis coach Gene Love. Coach Love, you've released your schedule for the 2018 season, and you have several non-conference opponents that you haven't faced in recent years. You have, for the first time since 2013-14, you have two teams not only from the Peach Belt Conference, but also from the Gulf Shore Conference. What can you say about those teams and your schedule this year?
Well, we have what I think is a really nice schedule this year. Yes, it's going to be challenging with some of the competition, but we've got a great run up front of about 8 matches prior to getting into conference play that I think are really going to help us. And I think we do have a good mix of some really, top-notch conferences, some schools we're playing, and some of our local established foes that we always play. But we have a really nice schedule leading into the conference season. Listen, our conference is tough. I've been at this for quite a while now, and in terms of tennis, the South Atlantic Conference to me is the best tennis it's ever been right now. We're going to play 10 quality teams, okay? So I'm really excited about that because, like I said, we really have a full schedule this year. So we're going to play some tough teams, but we need to learn and grow from those. We are capable of winning some of those too, and we need to do that. The players got to play, and the coaches got to coach, and it's kind of exciting right now. We have a nice schedule ahead of us.
Some other things that I noticed on your schedule were a few NAIA teams that you added and a junior college team in Spartanburg Methodist. What can you say about those schools adding to your Division II schedule?
Well, sometimes, just because they're not Division II doesn't mean they're not good teams. And I decided that that's something that I wanted to do. And we do have some good NAIA schools relatively close here, and they've got good teams. All right, just because it's a junior college and just because it's NAIA doesn't mean they're not good tennis. And that's what I was going for, okay? I wanted some good tennis for us. I wanted us to be pushed, to be challenged, and we're going to get that regardless of whether it's a D2 school or NAIA or the one junior college with Spartanburg, okay?
Now, looking over to the player side of things, the women's team is coming off a SAC quarterfinal run last season, and you returned 5 out of your 6 starters from that team last year and some newcomers to that. What can you say from their fall practice that you've been seeing out of this women's team?
Well, I guess I'm cautiously optimistic, and then if you really pushed me, I would say I'm very excited. We have our 5 returners from that nice team we had last year, made a good run. The 3 freshmen are pushing those folks. We've got all 3 of those. It would not surprise me if they were in the starting lineup in singles, doubles, or maybe even both. So we've got some decent talent. We still got work to do. The players got to play. As coaches, we got to coach well. But I'm really optimistic. I think the sky's the limit for this women's team. We have a good mix of youth, talented youth, and some good experience to go along with that. So I'm really, and that's where I think this schedule's really going to help us too, as well. And so it's, once again, nothing's a sure thing. We have the potential, we have the talent, but we've got to go and do the work. And once again, the players got to go out there and play. Us coaches got to do a good job of coaching, and we'll hopefully sprinkle a little luck in there every now and then. But I'm real optimistic about what this group can do.
Now, looking over on the men's side of things, you do return a few starters over on that side with Mark Bantel and even Kevin Mendes. What can you say about those returners coming back to help the men's tennis team?
Well, we've got a good group on the guys' side returning is Mark and Kevin. We also have Jesus, Gabriel. We've got Hidalgo, and Taylor Berry played a little bit for us last year. So we've got some experience coming back, and that's important. So right now, that group of men that's who we're going to turn to right now next season. Once again, it's a tough road to hoe. It's a tough conference, and so we've got our work cut out for us. We've got some 8 matches before we get into conference play. So we're hoping to get some, once again, especially like with the women and especially on the doubles side, to get some more settling of what our teams need to be. But it'll be tough for the guys, I'm not going to lie, because once again, we just have a tough conference. So hopefully if we can stick together and play well, then we'll have a decent season.
Thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
She's head tennis coach Jean Love. I'm William Meyer, and this is the Eagle Sports Network.